Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. All it's still very early in the season. The top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
So with Williams on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Dominic Wilkins. Lever is out there with Drexler. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
First trip to the line for him here.
Wilkins taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Both free throws good from Wilkins.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Durant against Wilkins. There's the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside, McHale. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Phillips from outside. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Here's Mourning. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Wilkins, the pass to Lever. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Wilkins kicks to Lever. There's a screen. The kick out to Wilkins. Trains the three-pointer. Wilkins has got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Billups. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Mourning a screen on Lever. Billups against Lever. Takes the 13-footer, and he's able to get it back. Now Daniels. Lever with it. Passes to Drexler. Drexler drawing the double team. Wilkins wide open, and he fired it. A three-pointer, no good. Hawks have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Lever. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's Lever. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. break. What do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
McHale inside. He's covered by Daniels. Mourning with the screen. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta trails by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mourning a screen on Lever. Here's KD. Mourning can't make it work.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Wilkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Kevin McHale. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Wilkins, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Now here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. KD sets the pick for Brown. The Hawks again can't hit.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Durant with the steal. On the wing, Brown. Puts one up from 19. Jump shot is good.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside, Drexler. Drexler drawing the double team. McHale against Lever. The kick out to Wilkins. That ball. Great assist by Lever. Wilkins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Chenier. Here's Mashburn. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Shoots over Vucevic. Moves back up. There's the nice layup by Doherty.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Terry the pass to Coleman. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Back to Terry. 5 on the clock. Here's Mashburn. They get it back. Vucevic got it. Good job in the low post.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Outside Garland. Vucevic with the block. Here's Mashburn. Guarded by Green. Mashburn no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Williamson kicks to Garland. Inside. Fader on the way. And there's Williamson on the assist from Green.
Great recognition of the defense. Zion took what the offense gave him and knocked it down.
Terry against Garland. That one drops for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's Garland with the ball for Milwaukee. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He dishes it to Doherty. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Artest. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Doherty with the screen on Terry. And they get it back. Vucevic against Doherty. At the elbow, Williamson. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Artest, good.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Here's Shaneen. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
So with Williams on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Lever. He's out there with Drexler. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. Durant for 3. Second chance shot. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Wilkins, that's good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And here is Brown. Dominique Wilkins getting his 3 to go. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Drexler. That fall. Great assist by Lever. Lever's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Phillips inside the line. And Lever sends it back. Mourning passes to KD. And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee leading by 10. Lever taking his time here. The pass to Drexler. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brown against Drexler. Will it go? It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
It's Lever on the wing. He's covered by Brown. For 3, Wilkins. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
It's deflected and stolen by Mourning. Phillips against Drexler. Phillips dishes to Brown over Claxton. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Brown. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And here is Billups. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From downtown, Wilkins grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Billups against Lever. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Friday and then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Both free throws good from Daniels.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Phillips inside the line. Offensive rebound. Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Daniels. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Mourning. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, two steps back, and exercise in frustration.
And Atlanta has possession. 11-point game. To the left side wing. Phillips from outside.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Wilkins, the pass to Claxton. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Claxton's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. So it's the Hawks now. Outside, Phillips. Brown outside. He kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And it's Brown missing.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Phillips against Lever. Here's Drexler. Atlanta with the rebound. Mourning's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin?
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Bucket is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Here's Chenier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Terry against Garland. The Hawks again can't hit. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Terry the pass to Chenier. Here's Mashburn. Vucevic a screen on Artest. Mashburn no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Williamson. Garland's got his first bucket of the night. Atlanta trails by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Coleman gets the bucket.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Outside Garland. Passes it to Williamson. There's a minute left in the first half.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Chenier. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee leading by 12. Outside Artest. Back to Garland. He feeds it to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
The Bucks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Free throw drops for Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Yeah, the defender all over Green.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That one is off.
Is such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Outside Garland. Here's Williamson. Sinks the 15-footer.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Chenier, the pass to Coleman. Outside Terry. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
Two guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first-half performance for the Bucks.
And it wasn't one guy on this team moving the ball. It was everyone. Good luck guarding them. They're cooking.
What would you say they're cooking? Chicken, steak, ribs, maybe a little sea bass?
Ooh, sea bass. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game, great performance by Dominique Wilkins.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. Durant is out there with McHale. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Brown. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Atlanta trails by 14. Phillips inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Phillips has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Atlanta. Now Lever still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Drexler kicks to Lever. Pass to Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. And the officials call a traveling violation. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
KD looking around. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mourning. Oh, that's blocked. Lever with it. Drexler outside. Launches a 3. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Come to me.
Drexler drawing the double team.
And check out the focus from Billups on defense. It's not easy to throw this guy off.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Brown against Lever. Here's Drexler. That falls. Great assist by Lever. Lever's got 5 assists tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now here's Durant. No points in the game yet for him. Warning, a screen on Wilkins. Snatched away. It's Lever on the wing. They set the screen. The pass to Claxton. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Durant from deep. Phillips. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mourning's got 6.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Lever against Brown. Drexler inside. Outside for Lever. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Wilkins, no good on the free throw. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket for Mourning.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Lever against Brown. The 10-footer. Here's Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin McHale. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Brown, good.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Lever against Brown. Lever dishes to Daniels. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Claxton. Wilkins outside. Here's Drexler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Atlanta calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
From deep three-point range. Good work defensively by Drexler. Bucks leading by 15. Drexler drawing the double team. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Drexler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 11.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And Drexler throws it down hard.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. And here is Lever. Here's Daniels, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Screen by Durant. Brown outside. Wilkins gets the rebound. Wilkins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. The Atlanta trails by 18. Passes it to Brown. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. That's good on the jump shot. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now Lever. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
They get it back. And Mourning throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Clyde Drexler. Shoots over Lever. Mourning. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second-chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's Lever. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. So both teams making some changes here. Atlanta trails by 12. Terry the pass to Coleman. Here's Chenier. Mourning with the screen to the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mourning no good on the free throw.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Terry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Terry. That one misses. Williamson with it. Over Coleman. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 6. And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee on top, up by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Bucks. So with Williams on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Jalen Green is out there with Garland. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's our test, and it's Doherty in at the center. Terry outside. Pass to Mourning. Shoots over Garland. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Alonzo Mourning. Timeout called. The Bucks and Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Hawks shooting just 34% from the floor. Phillips, no good. Milwaukee leading by 7. Daniels passes to Drexler. And Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Durant down low. Working on Wilkins. And Drexler has it in the corner. There's the pass to Claxton. Looking for Wilkins. He gets it there.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Lever against Billups. Brown with a screen on Lever. Atlanta again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
Free throw good. Lever. McHale's checked in for Vucevic. And Lever drops them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. KD against Wilkins. Mourning with the screen. KD passes to Mourning. Now here's Lever. Here's Daniels. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lever against Billups. Brown sets a screen for Billups. Back to Brown. The shot that time not on target. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Daniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Team second. At the line for the elite team. Now Daniels taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brown feeling it out a bit. Billups kicks to Brown. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. McHale setting the pick for Durant. Over Wilkins. KD's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 15. Daniels with it, and it's McHale picking him up. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Billups. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Brown against Lever. There's a good screen. Pass to Claxton. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Billups with a screen for Brown. It's good. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lever outside. Drexler against Billups. Yes! And the foul. McHale. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Johnson's checked in for the Hawks.
At the line for 1.
Atlanta trails by 14. Here's Brown. KD, a screen on Drexler. Fires top of the key. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Drexler. Drexler drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Lever has the open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Brown. And here is Lever. Drexler left side. Coleman's checked in for Johnson.
Team score. Coming over the floor for your home team, Derek Coleman.
Here's Wilkins. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And that's 21 points for Dominique Wilkins.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Left side Durant. Crafty move. That one off the back iron and out.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Pass to Drexler. Now Wilkins. And Mourning sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Durant against Wilkins. Just 3 to shoot. The pass to Claxton. Over Mourning.
And you got to admire how hard Mourning goes at it on defense. When he's around, shooters tend to tense up.
The second chance effort. Shots good by Wilkins. Wilkins has got 8 here in the quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Lets it go from the wing. The Hawks again can't hit. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. Lever against Brown. Drexler outside. Back to Lever. Outside Wilkins. On deep. Rebound Atlanta. Phillips has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Dominique Wilkins.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Here's Phillips. That's tipped. And they recover it. Now Durant. To the middle. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
I love this offense by Kevin Durant doing a nice job of finding his teammates.
Lever outside. Outside, Drexler. Over Phillips. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta with the ball. Down by 12. Here's Durant. It's tipped. Brown against Lever. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Dominique Wilkins.
Oh, say does.
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jason Tatum out there with Griffin. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Doncic in at the point. Hayward, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Bridges. The jump hook. And too long on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Pass to Bridges. Tatum with it. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Anthony misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Howard against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Howard, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Bridges. Anthony misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Griffin passes to Doncic. Howard, the screen. The three. And it's Doncic missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Anthony misses.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Hayward against Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
All right, come on the court. Come on and get loud for your breaker.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, Charlotte. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Hayward. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hayward. 3-pointer. Another shot. Unable to get that one. Howard with some nice D. And he lobs it up top. And Griffin slams it in.
And that right there was vintage Blake Griffin. After all his injuries, it's awesome to see him hammer down the alley-oop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Bridges. Now Tatum, guarded by Hayward. With a 9-footer, there's the block. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Here's Gilmore. Six to shoot. 3-pointer, Anthony. Tatum pulls it in.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Trying to get back on track. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Screen by Griffin. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Hayward's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And Griffin slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Doncic outside. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Baker. Left side Anderson. The three ball. It's hauled in by Hayward.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lets it fly from 18. And he comes up with a bucket.
With good coordination offensively, Hayward is a consistent threat to knock down jumpers.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Baker. Here's Francis. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Now Tatum. Three-pointer. Tries yet again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets. He's off on the first. Ingram's checked in for Jason Tatum. And the second free throw is good. Here's Murphy.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Antoine Jamison. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Fades. The shot no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Pass to Murphy. 1:25 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Hayward for 3. He can't hit that time. And Charlotte going the other way now.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
To the inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
Something that's evolved in this league, the level of strength training. Hayward can now easily muscle through contact.
To the paint. Here's Baker. Jamison grabs the board. Hayward outside. Elbow shot on the way, and the shot goes down. And now it's just a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, the pure offensive ability of Hayward at work there. He's got a talent for finding himself points.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Francis. Can't nail the jumper.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Beal with a screen on Ingram. Here's Jamison. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for your home team, Antoine Jamison. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hornets up 2 and back at. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Here's Malone. And he hits it to tie the game. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Griffin. Mikal Bridges is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Ryan, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Malone. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Griffin, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Deflected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 20. It's Beal on the wing. They get the rebound. Here's Malone. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, good whistle there.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
That's good from Bridges.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Griffin, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Anthony outside. Pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. No good from 18. And for Charlotte, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Bridges finds Doncic. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Fires the 3. Nope. Shooting 3 for 8 in the game now. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
At the line for your home team, Artis Gilmore. Shooting 1.
And the 3-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent 3-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Shot from the top of the key. Beal's shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Bridges outside. Pass to Howard. Tries the 9-footer. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, good physical play by Griffin. Staying with it despite the aggressive defense and taking his shot.
Hayward, he's checked in for Beal. That one misses.
You know, Blake Griffin has been through a lot in this league, but he always has maintained a terrific attitude and works hard to be whatever his team needs him to be. Bridges finds Doncic.
Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the short little jump shot. Doncic has got 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Timeout away team. Please give a big round of applause for your dance team. With your dance team, make some noise.
Pass to Francis. Now here's Bridges. Tatum from long range hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Murphy, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Camby. Anthony outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anderson, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Anthony's got 5. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Francis gets the bucket.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Here's Murphy. And no good. Tatum with some nice D.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Howard, the screen. Francis. And that one's long. The Warriors have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Murphy. Tatum pulls it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this one.
Murphy. First personal foul. Team scores. Checking in for the away team. Mark Eaton. Brandon Ingram.
Visitors with the ball. 1:46 left in the first half. Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
There's a screen. Hayward against Ingram. Banked it in off the glass. Hayward's got 8.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
1:07 left in the first half. Tries the spin move. Francis gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 9.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Here's Gilmore. Hayward outside. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Francis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Steve Francis at the line for 2.
That free throw no good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Francis. Here's Baker. Grant with a steal. And so it's Charlotte finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals here.
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Warriors.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Malone. Shoots from the right block. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And for the Hornets, Griffin is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. Howard with some nice D. Well, the Hornets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Griffin. Pass to Howard. Blocked! Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Doncic grabs the miss.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
From 13, the shot won't fall. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. With the 7-footer, Hayward. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A tenacious competitor, Hayward is more than comfortable playing in attack mode.
Gordon Hayward at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Hayward.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Inside, here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander, Hayward for 3. Griffin pulls down the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Tatum, fires for 3. The rebound by Malone.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Screen by Griffin. And here's Doncic outside. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
And you know, it's fun watching Hayward turn it on like this. He's scorching hot and attacking the defense with confidence.
Bridges outside. Back to Doncic. Down low. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for the away team, Mikal Bridges, shooting 1.
One shot.
The free throw is off from Bridges. The Warriors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Anthony. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Doncic against Hayward. Inside. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Griffin slams it in.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Shoots it from the high post. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 16 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. It's blocked. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Ball goes to the away.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Beal, he's checked in for Anthony.
Bradley Beal.
Clock at 6. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And Doncic launches from deep. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Malone. Beal from outside. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Doncic. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Substitution on the court.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
And no luck that time either.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Offensive board. Here's Eaton. The layup off target. Tatum against Hayward. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it on Friday and then on Monday. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Charlotte shooting just 36% in the third. Bridges outside. Pass to Ingram, looking to end the drought. It's rebounded by Grant. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Back to Anthony. Looking to get it going. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets. First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
Anderson can't get it to go. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, they need this. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ran with a screen on Bridges. Takes a 13-footer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 41% in this game. Outside Ingram. It's Bridges on the wing. They set the pick. Takes a three. Not going to go that time. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Kept alive to the wing on the left. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Anderson for three. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And the Hornets lead by 14. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Hornets leading by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Howard out there with Blake Griffin. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Bridges has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Malone, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. Bridges against Hayward. Pass to Doncic. Howard up top. And here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hayward outside. Here's Anthony. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Tatum. The quick look, no good that time.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gilmore, hounded by Tatum. And he converts the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Bridges against Hayward. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from 14.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Here's Gilmore. Now Hayward fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Always with good instincts on the glass. Griffin finding a way to impact this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Now here's Hayward. Pass to Malone. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Second team foul. Shooting for your home team, Malone, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. For Charlotte, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Doncic with it. Back to Griffin. The rebound by Malone. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Anthony. 4-3. No luck on that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Griffin. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hornets lead by 8.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Gilmore, hounded by Tatum. Here's Gilmore, and he makes it on the layup.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Bridges finds Doncic. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Bridges, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. And now it's just a 4-point Charlotte lead. Outside Tatum. Doncic on the wing. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the runner.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Bridges misses. The Warriors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Anthony. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got rebound number 11. Doncic outside. Pass to Howard. Back to Doncic. Tatum from long range. They get it back. Howard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Bridges against Anthony. Puts up a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Griffin finds Doncic. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. Tatum passes to Doncic. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth. Tatum gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Doncic pulls down the board. Well, the Hornets shooting 27% here in the fourth. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges. Three on the clock. Outside Tatum. From behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They set a pick. Over Howard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for your home team, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 8. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. And here's Ingram. Pulls up at the elbow. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Ingram. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Francis. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. We figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
I'm bringing it back to